There was empires in Africa called Kush, Timbuktu, where every race came to get books. My success to you, even if you wish me the opposite. Sooner or later, we'll all see who the prophet is.
For dinner. Never thought I'd see the day again.
When we first started the shop, we had a shop that was inside Brixton Village and people coming there. Today's the first time this one's opening, so you know, we're hoping. We've actually had someone today who's come by and said he's a photographer from the community, he's interested. We've got some images from Gambia, so the sand images that you'd have seen there. So we get those direct from someone who lives. We met him on the beach selling his stuff, we loved it. We said, look, we'd like to get some for our shop, so yeah.
One thing I like about you, from when I first met you from the Tariq Nasheed event, when I spoke to you recently at the Black History Studies event, your sense of group economics, black group economics, and spending that black pound, and you know, this is the fruition of that. And you also, you just mentioned in regards to, you know, for a photographer just came in, will this be maybe possibly an outlet for black photographers to be able to come and bring their works and know that there's an outlet, a place where people can come and see quality black works, black photography, and so on and so forth?
There are photographs in there right now taken by black photographers in there which sell. So yeah, we're more than happy for that. And you know, when we last spoke at the African market, you know, at the time the idea of our black pound was still something in my head, and since then things have moved on. So just behind me there's a group of people who are talking. There's some of the people that were here today, some others have already come and gone, but they're all involved in this whole Our Black Pound project. I had said that we needed a minimum of 34 people to make it financially viable. We now have 39 people who've signed their names to say, yes, I'm interested in doing it. So what I'm witnessing live firsthand is our community like standing up for themselves, standing up for saying, yeah, it's possible and I'm going to be a part of it. So it's a blessed time, it's a blessed time.
You know, in regards to the empire, the next stage then, what is the next stage? You spoke about it briefly, but what is the next stage?
Okay, so here's how it works. So the first one was that Tariq event, right? That was first step one. Next one was opening a shop to have something physical. Because if it's not in the way I view it, okay, this isn't the truth, this is just the way I see it. If it's not tangible, right, then it kind of can like disappear with the wind. It's kind of like, I like to have something that's either written down or somewhere you can go into, something like that. So now we have something tangible that's a part of Back to Black Empire. Our Black Pound is another expression of empire. The idea of having one shop which we can show through a business plan which would have enough money to create 2 shops in a year, which would allow us to create 4 shops in 2 years, mean that we can exponentially start to grow an empire just by the people in our community. You know, I have no interest in creating something for myself because that's too small a game. I want to create something for African people in the UK. That's my interest. And what you're seeing is, even just in the time of this interview, more and more people are just turning up. So it's kind of like, you know, this thing is huge, and this is just the start of it. And I'm so proud of people like gotKush, like the African History brothers and sisters, you know, Tariq and the Melanoid Nation who've helped me over from the US to actually make the words become reality, you know. So
I mean, it is beautiful, and one thing we agree with and definitely understand is, and something you just touched on just now, is having that mental image of something and then bringing it into the physical, because this is the creative power that we have as a people. If we only but realize our talents, what we'll be able to pull on, what's been given to us, a gift, what has been given to us. And so to be able to take something from the mentor, an idea, and bring it here into fruition. And even more, as you said, you're seeing people now turn up from different walks of life, different organizations who all come in supporting. That shows the day and time that we're in together. This, how can I best say it? And I don't know if you feel it, I'm going to ask you, but we often mention a consciousnness. We refer to it as a Christ consciousness. But we talk about this consciousness what is coming amongst our people. Not just a consciousness insofar as, I know I'm black now and we built the pyramids and so on and so forth, but that consciousness now being taken to another level, whereas people are starting to work, to build, to create and make things happen. And it seems as we're starting to move that way, with what you see going on in Ferguson, Baltimore, as we're starting to move in that direction, obviously you get the adverse forces trying to address that kind of energy which is coming in amongst us. In this journey here, okay, and I'm asking you this for the sake of others who may be watching in this, how do you maybe deal with energies which have come your way? Because nothing sometimes flows in. Energies of trying to find a premise which is suitable. You find the premises and trying to get hold of the keys and work. How do you overcome these adverse energies what may come your way? And I'm asking you this from your experience to assist others who may have that same vision and want to make it happen.
All right. Good question. There's two parts of the answer, right? First of all, African people, our thing, our unique USP, right? Our thing is conceptualization. We are masters of conceptual thinking. You see it from, the Malian Empire. You see it in ancient Ethiopia. You see it in ancient Kemet. We're able to conceptualize not just buildings, but whole infrastructures based on that. And even down to myself personally, I work in data. I do data-based programming. So my job is to look at the end result, keep it in my mind, and then build towards it, right? So I always start with the end in mind. Now, I don't care what you do. I'm sure there's a connection between our melanin and its ability to be able to conceptually.
Most definitely.
So you get where I'm coming from? Okay, good. If that's the case, right, the way I see it, the first thing you need to do in answer to your question is to imagine it's possible. And then just say, it's possible. For no reason, then I said it's possible. Just over there, you see those crates there? There's a new box park that's opening there, right? We applied to them. It's run by, I think it's a Jewish guy. We applied to them to have our first place in there. He turned us down. He said no. He gave us it must have been about 3 months between us sending our application early and him saying no and saying you're on the wait list. But the idea of us having a place in Brixton, as far as I was concerned, the idea of us having a place in Brixton had to happen because we said it's going to happen. No other reason. There's no other reason other than because I said so. And sure, this place turned up 20 meters away from the place, and now we have a place here in Brixton. So that's where I think our thing is. A, conceptualize it. Then B, it's going to happen because you're black and you said so. That's it.
Now, look, you've just heard from the man's mouth. This is how things work. This is what we try to convey very regular to our people. We talked about the link of melanin, and we often say, or often teach, because my background comes from is teaching black history and knowledge, science, geometry, geology, all these different aspects of our culture. And when you're dealing with melanin, people look at melanin as just skin tone, not realizing that everything is coated with melanin, neuromelanin in the brains. We just have it more in abundance, and the properties of melanin allow us to do the things which you do. That's why other people look at us, non-melanated people look at us and think, how do you do this? And then they seek to want to, you know, emulate what we do, but you cannot emulate that which is in the brain, the neuromelanin, you know, and even more so the gift what was being given to us by way of this gift, what we call melanin, which we take for granted. You know, we just see it as skin color and so on and so forth. So it's very, very important, but, you know, touching on the conceptualization, that people realize that the melanin, which makes us what we are, as you said, the USP of who and what we are, is so key and something we should never ever forget, because the ability is what it gives, and you see it manifest. You know, from you said, I said it's going to be in Brixton, I tried, but then something appears. This is the gift. Through that connection of wanting to do something for your people, becomes more than just I mean, you hit all the right notes, and that's why these things happen. And this is what we have to do. If you're doing a black business, when you move the I from the business and look at the we and the family and trying to do things for your people and uplift your people, your ancestors have no choice but to work for you, because it's like they see the end product and realize to get there we have to work through these various steps. If Mr. Marley here is one of those steps in that journey, then this is we have to step to work with him, because he's working for the benefit of our people, then it must happen, and this is something we have to learn. Yeah, Marley, we're definitely going to be coming back to you. Good. We're going to be whizzing around. We're going to talk. We're going to whiz around, catch a lot more people that were here, get a feel of the vibe, what people are enjoying, and so on and so forth. And my brother, I'm out for making it happen. Okay, we're going to move on and interview some more people.
Through my music, I need you to understand that I do this to see better days. Matter of fact, I do it cause I got a lot to say. I'm proud of where I stand today. I got a memory, I know what I came from. Young girl, backpack, skirt, knee length by year 10. It was a handbag and black jeans instead. Funny how things change. I slowly saw us come up, went from cable to sky, and Lord knows it took a while, but I'm grateful. You see, I never...
what brings you around here right now?
Well, I mean, they've just opened today, and I spoke to, you know, Malachi before, and he wanted to get some of our products in there, like some of the posters, the comics and whatnot. So we said, right, as soon as you open, we're going to bring our stock. You know what I mean? Because we're living in Brixton ourselves. So, you know, if all our books can be in there as well, just like everywhere else, helps them as well, helps us. Group economics, you know what I mean? And what I was saying to you before was, we set up All Nights to be a platform that can not only empower black youth, but to employ black youth and let them have an opportunity to start up their own business as well. That's the whole reason we started All Nights. Obviously there's other little things like our own little ideas, but that's the main thing, and we've all got that in common.
Okay, I don't think I've spoken to you, Darius. I've spoken to a lot of members of the team, but I don't think I've spoken to you yet, Darius. So, how long have you been involved with Black Nights? All nights. I got what I said. No, when I'm saying Black Nights, I've been to one black event to another. We come from a black church earlier on, the Holy Coptic Church. We come down to a black event, but we're now back to black. So don't mind, I got black on the mind. I'm surrounded by beautiful black people. It's all on the mind right now. Even the two men in front of me are dressed in black. It's on the mind right now. But listen, how long, my brother, have you been involved with the All Nights team?
From the very beginning. I was in the room. We was all in one room at one point, and we decided to come up with an, it was me who came up with a name, but it doesn't matter. It was me who came up with a name, yeah. It was something I thought of from university. When I was in university and I was working in the daytime, I only had a chance to work all night. Literally all nights. So it's just a double meaning. So literally it's just it's something, you know, this is what I went through to get, you know, to get the knowledge I knew to even create what is like the comic books that we created today, along with Wayne, who's also been in university studying a similar subject. So yeah, how can I say what, like from the beginning, and from there we grew. But it's like, what's the funny thing about it is, even though we're a team from the beginning, it's been so much growth, and like, that's just priceless. You know, like how even me and Wayne are now is not how it was 2 years ago. Like even the connection we have now, how even the way we can link up and whatnot, and put bust our heads together and come up with a solution to some problems that we come across. what happened 2 years ago? So it's like sometimes people got to realize it's about connecting. You know, like it's not like today let's yeah, you're black, I'm black, let's go together. Hey, you know, it's not that. It's, you know, you got to really grow together. Trust is a big issue among, you know, any group of people. So, you know, you got to get together and try and trust each other, and, you know, give a reason for someone to trust you. You know, no foolishness.
This is my brother. This is my brother. You know, trust me. This is the creator of Red Tempo. I created Hardwired, but we're brothers, same way. You know what I mean?
We have the man like Shakara here. Shakara, what brings you down here today?
Well, you know what? I was at the Black Child Agenda, and a Regina said to me, Back to Black is launching around the corner. So I said, I never know it's Black to Black, you know? You know what I mean? Launch around the corner. So I came around just like that, you know what I'm saying? And it's good to see, how you know, say, true gentrification, then I try and move it out to the ends, you know? But it's good to see that we've got a stronghold here again. And I like what's going on inside. I like it how it looks stylish and Afrocentric and everything there. You know what I mean? So it's beautiful. We love that. We love that. You know what I mean? So let's support the Bridge and Session in their thing.
Nice. So anyway, Back to Black Empire is looking to expand. So you might have to find a little spot next to the Mama Culture Africa shop there where you're located, so we can squeeze up.
Anywhere, anytime they're ready for come. Yeah, to East London. Yeah, where everything go down. Yeah, because you know, say East London born and grew, you know. So yeah, anytime they're ready for come, we're there. But Mama Africa Culture is there, and we're actually revamping at the moment as well into a tune. Sorry. Yeah, we revamping it into a health store at the moment as well. So you know, and I'm there 5 days a week as well. So you come down Mama Africa Culture, you see Shakara. Yeah, Monday to Friday. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And make sure you get down there.
For dinner. Never thought
well, I missed the actual kind of say meeting initially, but you know, but I got to the Black Fathers group really, so I know Greg in a kind of he's a man full of ideas, you know.
And are you a local?
I see the concept really is basically we need that within our community. All other communities using it to empower themselves, you know. So yeah.
Angela is my best friend.
Okay, so you've come to support her in her business.
And I think she's done very well. Yeah.
And what do you think about the way that they've actually laid out the shop and everything?
She's done really well. It was just fantastic. I mean, everything is visible and it all looks just amazing.
Go figure, everything I own passed down from my sister. These times wish that I could be a singer long before Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. Back then we had to find a way. It was a luxury to own a working microwave. Now rich only got us feeling some type of way. Through my music I need you to understand that I do this to see better days. Matter of fact I do it cause I got a lot to say. I'm proud of where I stand today. I got a memory, I know what I came from. Young girl, backpack, skirt, knee length by year 10. It was a handbag and black jeans instead. Funny how things change.
It's just been a very, very busy day. I'd like to thank all the people who invited us down to their spots to allow GKTV to do what we do. This is the Minister. We're out of here representing GKTV all day, all night. Peace, namastu, do well. We're out of here.